What's up, everyone? It's Guy here with another crypto video. Hello to all the frog, the ape, frog nation, and the ape out there in crypto world. Welcome to my channel. And today I'm going to be basically give you a rundown on update on Time Wonderland. Big news came out from Danielle, the creator, as well as the market overall and my take on it. But before I go on, I got big news. Thank you. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, Minority Thinker, please do so. Currently at 802. It's a big milestone here. I just passed 800 last night. So for those that subscribed recently, I thank you very much. I appreciate it. Give me encouragement to further this types of videos. Again, 90% of my viewers are not subscribers, so if I can get a fraction of that, I'll get to my goal of 1,000 toward the end of this month. Any rate, with that said and done, let's get to the video. All right, guys. To the Frog Nation, folks that ape into Wonderland, bullish on time. There is big news that recently announced by the founder, Danielle. But before I go on, and I didn't want to make a video, just based on reading off of Twitter. I want to basically analyze it and such. So I'll get to that in a second here. But again, overview, total stake, 620,000 stakers. Over 620,000 staker. Treasury, 855 million. Current APY, 66,000%. Let's get into the app. Dashboard. Current price, as my previous video, it was a huge, massive sell-off. Price now it's currently at $2,548. And market cap, $2.1 billion. TVL, $1.5 billion. Treasury, again, $827 million. And I noticed this, WMEMO, just listed here. Before it wasn't, so that's something new here. And also it was, this morning, it was a screenshot I took because it first came out, 107,000 per wrap memo. Now it went down to a little less than 100,000, so 99,000 per wrap memo. So I will explain the wrap memo price here in a little bit. Let's go over to the deck screener here. Time. Again, yesterday it took a beating, drops all the way down to close to 2,500, 24 per time. It went back up, back down again. It's basically at the bottom. I'm pretty sure this will be the bottom after the announcement of what just announced, the restructuring of Wonderland Time, which I did a video yesterday. This one right here basically talked a little bit about that, but actually the news actually better than what I was mentioning, how the restructuring it's happening. So let's go and straight into the news here. So Danielle just came out with the news. Dropped some big news, guys. Okay, right here. All right. So, you can read through this yourself. Basically, I'll paraphrase it. It's about time to make changes in Wonderland to keep up with expectation of our DAO members and all the incredible community that has been created around our project. So basically, just to sum it up, there's going to be a shift of focus away from time to W or wrap memo, or he said wonderful memories here. So, and it's going to be stake or liquid pool or stake with pegged with MEM, Magic Money Internet. So this is going to be the pair that's going to create liquidity LP. So they're going to move liquidity away from TRADERJOE into Sushi Swap. So it's going to be a lot of trading this pair on the Sushi Swap and part of the avalanche. All right. So that's that. And you can read through here, and this is paraphrased. More investable money into treasury equal more investment, equal more backing, equal more value, less dilution, simple, efficient, powerful. The time has come. So the time has come, guys. Again, my previous video saying that the whole idea of the Wonderland time, and it's staking, it's bonding, it's minting, it's rebases. It's basically attract people for mass adoptions, distributing of the time token, distributing wealth, and at the same time increase that treasury. And I predicted that time will come because of the dilution that's happening. You can go ahead and check that video out if you prefer. But basically what Danielle and the dev team, the founders, as I mentioned, figured out is that a lot of big wallet whales, perhaps, is that they use Wonderland time. They stake it for a few days, take the rebases, and sell out. And basically that will cause a dilution and cause the time price to fluctuate and create volatility. Okay, and if you do more of that, it's gonna kill the time. I know that some folks out there are saying that rebases does not dilute time. I'll tell you the opposite. It does if you don't play it fair. So if the whales figure that out, and I'm pretty sure Danielle and dev team figured that out too as well. That's why they came out, and they will basically shifting away from time but into the MEMO. And I will talk a little bit more about that. But my point is that, okay, minting and staking and creating more time will essentially dilute the overall time. So again, the idea was mass adoption, creating treasury. I didn't think it happening so fast, that because of the drops in price at the time, that it happened so fast that Danielle and his dev team has to put a stop to that. So no more minting, and I believe there's still going to be staking, but no more minting. But once you're staking, you create the wrap memo, and the wrap memo eventually will funnel the money directly into the treasury. So here's my argument. Here's what I differ from some of the guys that talked about why rebases is not. Some basically saying that it's a cookies, you put in a box. Cookies, you're basically split it up amongst all their stakers, and you give part of the cookies in the box. Yes, there's not one cookies. You can't create another cookies, right? Two cookies. Then there wouldn't be dilution because there only be one cookie. Yes, that logic works, but here's my point. Okay, rebases, no dilution if you keep the rebase in memory. Okay, in memo. Okay, but once you take it out of the box, then you sell the memo back into time. That's when dilution happened. I know people. So basically, what I'm saying is that, okay, whales obviously take advantage of rebases because they have big wallet. Let's say you buy for $1 million. Imagine within 6 hours they make a large amount of money. What happened is that they stake it. They got rebases from the memo. Now, if they keep in the memo, then the price would be fine. But they unstake it back into time and sell the rebases and, cash out to MIMS or whatever might be the case. And that is the illusion right there, my friend. Okay? So basically, they take the cookies out of the crumbs, or even part of the cookies out of the box, and resell it on the market. And then people will buy the cookies and put it back into the box by staking it. Okay, so it's in and out. So they're not playing it fair. They're playing it not fair at all to the long-term stakers. So Daniel's dev team figured this out. Obviously, I'm pretty sure they're aware this is going to happening, and they let it roll until mass adoption happened. Basically, first you do need to have treasury. You do need that types of money move in and out first, because and then when they figure out when mass adoption happened, when you have treasury enough, then that you put a stop to that. So exactly what they did, they put a stop to that. I knew that's going to happen, and it's actually sooner than I thought. So today is a great day, guys. So again, when we shift away from time, we move into memory or memo, and wrap the memo. When you wrap the memo, it's going to stay packaged. So the folks that have money in the wrap memo, basically, let's say a unit's a memo, whatever's might be the worth, because it's keep rebasing into the memo, right? The rebases of memory still in. Once you unpacked it, you will realize it, but it's in there. Okay? There's two positive out of this, is that it will stop the dilution. So the focus will be adding treasury. So I don't know what the future holds for time. So basically, you're going to shift away time. Maybe there's not even a more time created. I don't know. Or maybe no more staking of time, no more purchase of time, but going to shift toward WMEMO and MIMS. So it seems that way, but I could be wrong, okay? Because I feel like the attention is going to be shift toward wrap memo with the utilities to provide liquidity, the feeds, and yield farming, profit sharing, and rebates is still happening within the memo of you hold the memo, okay? So that, I think it's happening. I think that's where the direction is. It's going to. So I think that's where it's going to be a shift in directions. So the whole a new mechanic should be able to increase the amount of funds in the treasury to reinvest and reduce inflation across the board, giving a lot more to stakers and long-term WMEMO holders. Okay. And I just recently wrapped my memo too as well. I had it on memo for a long time, so I didn't wrap it, but I just went ahead and wrapped that. Here. So I have zero memo, as you can see, because it's all wrapped. So look, now I have nothing here. So stake. So I wrap memo. You click on wrap here. Click max or whatever amount you want to wrap, and then you wrap. First, before wrap, you need to basically approve it first and then wrap. So I wrapped it, my 4.5 memo. It turns to 0.111885 W memo. Okay? So this number won't change. It's still still rebasing inside this. And you can actually unwrap it if you max unwrap it. You got 4.3. Okay. So the utility is that able to use a cross chain into Phantom, into different network, and provide yield, provide liquidity, and and that directly will increase the treasury, and treasury will basically rewards the profit sharing and aspect of that, along with the rebases. It's still happening, but you just don't have the time anymore. So I don't know if folks will basically will buy because looks like it might be towards MEMO price here. People are going to purchase time price. It won't be time, but MEMO. So I think that's what it's going to be. Anyway, hope that's a lot to unpack, guys. So try to do the best I can. If you disagree or have any comments, please do so that we can have discussions here. But that's it for now. Hope you all make a lot of memory. Cheers.